and welcome to your 45-minute yoga flow. This yoga flow is going to be geared towards hip openers. So if you've been sitting a lot, driving a lot, or maybe you've been running a lot, cycling, this class is especially beneficial for you because we'll open up our hips, do a lot of deep hip openers, and a lot of times just any like old emotion, built up resentment, anger, a lot of that gets stored in our hips. So it's really good to just get our hip openers in, have the opportunity to let something go. So I hope this class will serve you in that way. Grab any blocks or pillows or towels that you may need, and we'll get started in a child's pose. Bring the knees wide, extend the arms forward, rest the forehead down. As always, setting up the practice with the breath. Big inhales through the nose. Exhale it out. Just already starting to notice the comfort and the ease that a deep breath can bring to the body. And as you inhale, feel the belly expand. Feel it press against the inner thighs. And as you exhale, press the hips back towards the heels, feeling the length through the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Continuing with those rounds of breath, start to add a little movement into the body. Rock the body right to left. Give a shimmy to the hips right to left. Kind of pressing into the right knee as you shift the body to the left. And then pressing into the left knee as you shift the body to the right. Rolling over the forehead gently. Maybe you start to inch the right fingertips towards the top of the mat, followed by the left fingertips. And then keep alternating. Just really encouraging that length through the spine. And then begin to squeeze the shoulder blades back behind the body. Dip the heart closer down towards the mat. Coming back through center, keeping the forehead down. Just bring the hands to prayer position. Rest the thumbs on the back of the neck. Setting up an intention for your practice. Maybe acknowledging if there is any old emotion that you have been holding in your hips. Any negative emotion that you're ready to let go of. Maybe say a prayer asking God to let you let go of that emotion, giving you the strength to let go. Just anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Just play around, see what it's like to just let it go. Release the hands back out. Make your way up to a tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's roll through those cat-cows. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts, shoulders roll back. Exhale, round the back, press away. Inhale, fill up. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale. One more cycle. Inhale, belly drops, tailbone arches, gaze lifts. Exhale, draw the tailbone down, belly button into spine, chin to chest, round the upper back. Good. Coming back to our tabletop position, extend the right leg back, flex the sole of the foot, start to activate the quad, draw the belly into the spine, continue to press into the hands, pressing the chest forward. Bend the right heel towards the glute, and then start to draw some circles with the right knee in one direction. Then let's switch out the direction. Extend the right leg back. And then swing the right leg over to the right. Start to activate the quad. Tight body is a light body, so notice as you activate the muscles, the lighter the body will feel. Start to lower the right foot down towards the floor, working to get it kind of in line with the right hand. Inhale the left arm high, gaze at the left thumb. And then start to thread your needle. Walk the right arm forward, lower the left shoulder down. Starting to work the back of the skull towards the mat, gazing up. Unwind, plant the right hand, extend the left arm high, gaze at the left thumb. Begin to flex the right toes up towards the sky. Bring the left hand down, tuck the left toes, and then walk the hips back towards the left heel. Stretch the arms forward. Inhale, back up. Press into the palms and sweep the right leg back. Swiveling on the left knee, start to stack the hips, opening up to your knee down half moon. So right arm is extended high, right leg is flexed, right foot is flexed, right quad is activated. And then bend the right knee, reach back, catch the top of the foot, start to kick away from the body. Start to let the head go. Draw the heel towards the glute, press the hips forward. Release the right foot, lower it down towards the floor, lift the torso up. Take the right hand, let it glide down the right leg as you reach the left arm over. Pressing the hips to the left, reach the left arm to the right. Inhale, come up. Cartwheel the arms down, meeting back in that tabletop position. Moving on to the left side, extend the left leg back. Contract the muscles in the left quad. Sole of the foot kicks back. Bend the left heel up towards the glute. Start to draw those circles with the left knee. Activating all degrees of motion here through the hips. And then switch the direction. Extend the left leg back, and then swing the left leg to the left. Hover and hold it. Scoot the left foot forward, lower it down towards the floor. Extend the right arm high, gaze at the right thumb. Thread your needle. You can thread the right shoulder down towards the floor. Walk the left arm forward. And back of the skull works its way towards the floor. Start to unwind, plant the left hand, sweep the right arm high. As you gaze at the right thumb, flex the left toes up towards the sky. The right hand comes down to the mat. Tuck the right toes, sit the hips back towards the heel. Stretch the arms forward, so getting a little toe stretch here as well. And you're keeping that left foot flexed, you're getting the hamstrings. Inhale, come up. Plant the right hand, swivel on the right knee, sweep the left leg back, and open the left arm up. Stacking the hips, belly's in tight, kicking through the sole of the left foot. Bend the knee, reach back, catch the foot, grab the top of the foot, start to kick away. Let the head go. Quad stretch, draw the heel towards the body, roll the left shoulder back, press the hips forward. Release the left foot, lower it down towards the mat, lift the torso up. Left hand, take it down the left leg, right arm reaches over. Press the hips to the right as you reach to the left. Cartwheel the arms down, swivel on the knees, tabletop. Roll through the hips, find some dancing lion, shifting the body weight forwards and back, making some little circles with the hips. And then coming through center, shift the hips forward, lower the hips down, lift the gaze up. Feet or hips width distance apart. Gaze up, let the head go back. And then bend the elbows tight beside the body as you lower the heart down towards the mat. Bring the legs to touch, the inner thighs to touch, big toes, heels, everything comes to touch. So zip up the legs like one long cobra tail. Hands plant under the shoulders. Anchor into the tops of the feet so much so that you feel the knees lift. On the inhale breath, lift the heart. Notice if the elbows start to flare out, wrap them in. Press into the tops of the feet, and then work the gaze up as high as you can get it. Using the strength of the back body, strength of the muscles. One more inhale, lift up. Slowly lower the forehead down. Bring the feet out wide, width of the mat, and then walk the hands back. One handprint towards the hips. Start to press into the hands, lift the torso up. Gaze up, let the head go. Press firmly into the hands, shoulders away from the ears. One more inhale, press up. Exhale as you bend the elbows, draw the heart forward and lower the forehead down. Good. Tuck the toes, press into the hands, press up. If you need to go to the knees first, that's fine. High straight arm plank. Hold here. Tap the right knee to the right outside of the right arm and then send it back. Left side outside of left arm, send it back. Right, back, left, back. One more time each side. Right, back, left, back. Send the hips high, down dog. Pedal out the knees. Alternate grounding the right heel to the mat, followed by the left heel. So always prioritizing the length of the spine here. If that means your knees are bent and your heels are high off the mat, that's completely fine. We want a long spine rather than a rounded spine. So just little adjustments, try to make them into your posture as you grow your practice and you learn a little more, you get a little more open, just see what feels good, but also anatomically is good. Let's shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Let's shake the head yes again. Inhale the heels off of the mat and let's tiptoe, walk the feet up to the hands. Ragdoll, sway it out. Release the hands down to the mat. Put a bend in the right knee. Keep the right hand planted. Straighten out the left leg as you open the left arm up. Gaze at the left thumb. As you straighten the left leg, you're pressing the left hip back. Switch it out. Plant the left hand. Bend the left knee. Straighten the right leg. Open the right arm up. Right hand comes down. Bend the knees. Interlace the fingers behind the body. Let gravity take the arms over. Forehead towards knees. Good. Keep the bind. Put a bend in the knees. Press into the heels as you straighten the legs. Make your way up to standing. Take a breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, press into the heels. Contract the quadriceps. Press hips forward. Little back bend. Let the fist package go down the back of the legs. Inhale. Come up. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hands through heart center. Bring the big toes and the ankles to touch. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, chair pose. Set the hips back in the chair, bend the knees, squeeze them towards one another for our Utkatasana. Good, sit a little lower, sit the hips back. We're lowering all the way down to our seat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down to your seat. Knees are bent. Extend the arms forward, chin to chest, C-curve, roll down the spine. Hug the knees into the chest, rock the body side to side. Extend the legs up towards the sky. Reach the hands under the right ankle, and then lower the left leg to hover above the mat. And then let's switch it out. Keeping the legs straight. We're scissor kicking the legs. Keeping the head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Good. Breathe through it. Finding this little core work here at the beginning will help us find stability through the rest of our postures, firing up our core. Keep the legs switching. Now place the hands behind the head. Alternate elbow to knee. The left elbow, right knee, right elbow, left knee. Find that deep twist. Good. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bend the knees now, bicycle. So keep the hands behind the head, but now with knees bent. So think about not only actively pressing the knee out, but really draw the bending knee in towards the body as well as you lift the head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat. Good. Find that motion, that cadence that works for you. Keep it moving. Keep the breath going. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soles of the feet come together, knees are wide. Tapping right elbow to right knee and then left elbow, left knee. So it's this little sway of the hips with the knees butterflied. Belly's in tight, but shoulders stay off the mat, chin stays away from the chest. Good, you've got it. So it's this tiny little shift of movement, but you can definitely feel it in the core. I sure can, I hope you can too. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock up and down the spine 3 times. On that last one, we're bringing the feet wide, coming to a Malasana prayer squat. So as you rock up, bring the feet out to the width of the mat, sink the hips down. If you need to use a block under your hips or something like that. And then have the feet wide, so width of the mat. Use the elbows to press the knees out. This Malasana is a deep hip opener. So just go where you can go. If you have to be up a little higher, that's fine. But think about having a long spine. Try not to dip the chest down. Get the spine tall. Bring the right hand down, left arm high, gaze at the left thumb. Come back through center, left hand down, right arm high. Come back through center, power plie, so we're pressing into the feet, rise to stand. Heel toe the feet in, sweep the arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, open the arms, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, find a little bit of length in the spine. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step or hop the feet back, high straight arm plank. Shift the body weight forwards and back. So always remember through these chaturangas, always an option to go to the knees first, chest, and then you can press back through a tabletop, then to a down dog. So we'll do the first one on the knees together. So take an inhale, prepare. Exhale as you lower the knees, elbows tight beside the body as you lower the heart down. Inhale, press the tops of the feet into the mat, lift the heart, lift the gaze. As you exhale, heart comes down, tuck the toes, press the hips back. And then downward facing dog, exhale. Send the right leg high, bend the knee, open the hips, and the right heel towards the left glute. Find those circles through the hip again, making some circles with the right knee in one direction, and then switching it out. Straighten the right leg,
Lift the left heel off the mat, draw the right knee towards the forehead. Let's do 3 knee thrusters. Lower and lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. On that last lift, step the right foot forward, high crescent lunge, sweep the arms up. So left heel is stacked over the toes, trying to press the back of the left knee out, working to get the left leg straight, a bend in the right knee, 90-degree angle. Send the left arm forward, right arm back. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Gaze at the right thumb. Check out that right arm. See what it's doing in space. Right hand goes down the back leg. Left arm reaches up and back. Left hand comes down to the instep of the right foot. Right arm goes high. Gaze at the right thumb. Keep working the right shoulder back, facilitating the twist. Right hand comes down to the mat. Lower the left knee. Inhale the arms up. Low crescent lunge. Maybe you need to scoot the right toes a little more forward towards the top edge of the mat to get a deeper bend into the right knee. More space to open up the hip flexor. Always maintaining the breath. Shift the body weight back, runner stretch. You can keep the hands grounded on the sides, flexing the right toes towards the face, or you can elevate the arms or interlace them behind you. It's always your level, your choice. Go where you need to go. But think about getting the heart towards the toes, toes towards the heart. Shift forward, runner stretch, or low crescent lunge, Lift the arms up, cactus the arms, place the hands to the low back, gently press hips forward, and then let the head go. I like to have my left toes tucked, getting a little more of a toe stretch, but it's up to you. You can have the top of the foot flat to the mat or tuck the toes, whatever feels good for your body. Shift it back, runner stretch. Elevate the hands or ground them. Make your way forward. So now plant the right foot, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, high crescent lunge. Open it up, warrior 2. So a little spiral on the back foot. The back foot, it can be a 45-degree angle or parallel to the back edge of the mat. Left quad is active, right toes pointing forward, bend into the right knee, find the 90-degree angle, and you're pressing the hips forward, opening up the knees here. 3 pumping warriors, straighten the legs, reach to the top. Exhale to 2, inhale. Exhale to 2, 1 more, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Sit low. Scoot the right foot a little more forward. Make a 90-degree bend in the right knee. If you're going to do the work, do the work. Just try. If you get there and you need to come out, but just try. Flip the front palm, reverse. Keep bending into the right knee as you reach back. Cartwheel the arms down. Tuck the left toes, step the right foot back. Move through your chaturanga, so option to drop to the knees, yogi's choice. Lower down. Inhale through your upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back, lift the gaze. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Send the left leg high, bend the knee, open the hip, left heel towards the right glute. Again here, draw those circles with the left knee. And then switch the direction. Extend the left leg back. Lift the right heel off of the mat. Draw the left knee towards the forehead, finding those 3 knee thrusters. Lower, press away, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. On that last one, step the left foot through, high crescent lunge, arms come up. Breathe. Notice if the belly's spilling forward, draw it in. Tall spine here. Pressing the back of the right knee out. Scooting the left foot a little more forward. Find that bend.
Send the right arm forward, left arm back. Gaze towards the left thumb. Notice what your left arm is doing in space. Take the left hand down the back leg. Reach the right arm back. Bring the right hand down to the instep of the left foot. Left arm opens up. Continue to bend in the left knee and then shift the left hip back. Left hand comes down to the mat. Drop the right knee. Sweep the arms up. Low crescent. So again, maybe you need to inch the left foot a little more forward. And then as you bend into the left knee, activate the right glute, allowing the right hip flexor to open up. Maybe taking a moment here, closing the eyes. Any of those emotions that you're ready to just let go of, just let go. Just see what it'll feel like to not have to hold on to that emotion any longer. Shift it back, runner stretch. Left toes flex, arms can elevate or you can ground them down. It is truly amazing what we carry around, oftentimes unconsciously. We don't even realize we do. But it's just that if those little flickering thoughts ever come into your mind, and it's really those thoughts that you're kind of tired of, that you don't want a part of you anymore, just let them go. Shift forward, sweep the arms up. Cactus the arms, place the hands to the low back, press the hips forward, let the head go. And maybe those old thoughts, those old mantras, those old emotions that you tell yourself, replace them with something else. Replace them with the truth that you know. Remind yourself of that and just let it go. Shift it back, runner stretch. I know, easier said and done than done, but that's why we show up every day. We practice, we try, we do the best that we can, and then come back the next day, try it again. But the fact that you're conscious and you're aware and you're trying, that's what counts. Let's shift forward, plant the left foot, tuck the right toes, sweep the arms up. High crescent, spine is tall. Let's open up, lower the right heel down, warrior two. So set it up, check out your feet, look at them. And then maybe scoot the left foot a little more forward, bend into the left knee. Is your right quadricep contracted? Is it active? Straighten the left leg, reach to the top. Exhale, ride the breath down, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale to two. Let's go one more. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Hold here. Draw the tailbone down. Notice if the left knee caves in towards the big toe, we'd rather open it up towards the pinky toe. Feel that difference in the hips right there. Flip the front palm, reverse. Take the right hand down the right leg as you reach the left arm back. Cartwheel the arms down, plant the hands, step the left foot back, move through your flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to a down dog. Sweep the right leg high, bend the knee, open the hip, step the right foot behind you for a wild thing. Sweep the right arm forward. Try to lift the right heel off the mat. So the right toes are down. You're pressing into the right big toe. Left foot is flat, lifting the hips up. Right hand comes down. Extend the right leg high. Right foot steps forward, high crescent. Bend the left knee. Press off the left foot. Extend the arms forward, warrior three. If you need to have the hands at heart center, you can do that. Maybe just try to extend them forward for a little bit.
Now bring the hands to heart center, plant the hands, standing split. Hands can stay grounded to the mat, or you can wrap the right arm behind the right leg, hiding the forearm behind the calf. Think about getting forehead towards knee. Extending the left leg high. Right hand comes down to the mat. As you bend the right knee, bring the left knee behind the right knee and lower it down to the mat. Hips come down. So this right knee is up and bent, left knee is down on the mat. Right hand plants behind the body. Inhale the left arm up. Bring the left elbow outside of the right knee, gaze over the right shoulder. As you inhale, press into that grounded hand, lift the spine. And as you exhale, gaze over the right shoulder. Come back through center. Let's find a fire log. So 90-90. So right ankle over knee, and then right knee over left ankle. So you want the shins to be stacked, lift the spine tall, and then start to lean the body forward. Should be targeting these outer hips here. If you have a lot of space between the knee and the ankle, you can always put a block or a pillow, something like that under it, just to give you a little more support. With every inhale, think about lifting the spine, and then with every exhale, start to lean forward, find a little more depth. Inhale, come up. Bend the left knee, bring the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Press into the palms, press the chest towards the right shin. And then start to inch the left toes, maybe one footprint more forward. Press into the left foot, lift the hips up, let the head go for this little figure 4 reverse table. Lower the hips down, bring the soles of the feet together, knees go wide. Heels can be close in towards the body or far out, whatever serves you best. Think about opening the feet like the pages of the book. You can use the thumbs to kind of rotate the feet open, or maybe even just giving yourself a little massage on the soles of the feet. That can feel quite nice. Inhale, come up, plant the left hand behind the left thigh, and then place the right hand on the right thigh. And as you press the right thigh away, lean the left ear towards the left shoulder. Come back through center, plant the right hand, use the left hand to press the left thigh away, right ear towards right shoulder. Come back through center, bring the knees up, plant the feet, roll down the spine, hug the knees into the chest. Let's rock and roll up and down the spine 3 times. And on that third one again, we're bringing the feet wide, finding that Malasana prayer squat. So feet wide, use the elbows to press the knees back. Oh, this should feel really nice in the hips, especially if you've let something go. Let's work our crow pose. Plant the hands, feet come together, come high on the tiptoes, bring the knees towards the backs of the armpits, gaze forward towards the top edge of the mat. As you shift the weight forward, grip the fingertips in towards the mat, play around with lifting one toe, maybe the other set of toes off the mat, finding that little crow pose. You're perched, your hips are lifting, you're pressing into the hands. Good, back to Malasana prayer squat. Let's find a power plie. Press into the feet, straighten the legs, rise to stand. Heel toe the feet in, sweep the arms up, little back bend, press hips forward, lean back.
Exhale, swan dive, fold forward.
Inhale to a halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, bend the knees, press into the hands, forehead towards knees. Plant the hands, step hopper, walk the feet back, move through your chaturanga. Inhale through an up dog. Exhale, down dog. Send the left leg high, bend the knee, open the hip, left heel towards right glute. And then flip your dog, lower the left set of toes behind the body. Left heel stays lifted as you reach the left arm forward. So you're pressing into the sole of the right foot, pressing into the big toe of the left foot, lifting the hips high. Let the head go. Come out the way you went in. Plant the left hand, extend the left leg high. Step the left foot forward, high crescent lunge. Right heel is stacked over the right set of toes. Belly in tight, arms lifted. Bend the right knee, send the body weight forward, warrior three. Arms can be extended forward, or you can bring them to heart center. Challenge yourself, find that spot of focus on the floor. If you fall out, just get right back in. You know where we are. You can bring hands to heart center, and then bring the hands down to the mat. Lift the right leg high for your standing split. Forehead towards knee. Just lifting that right leg as high as you can get it. One day we'll all have those beautiful splits in midair. That's why we show up, we do the work, we try and we try and we try. You can keep the hands grounded. You can start to bring the left hand behind the left calf, forehead towards knee. You can plant the left hand, bend the left knee, bring the right knee behind the left heel. So now this time this left knee is up, right knee is down on the mat. Use the left hand behind the body as our kickstand. Reach the right arm high, inhale. Right elbow on outside of the knee, gaze over the left shoulder. Suck the belly in, feel that actual massage of the organs, feel that shifting around of the belly. As you inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist, gaze over the left shoulder. Coming back through center. So now this time left shin stacked over the right shin. So just like fire logs are stacked right over top. So left ankle over the knee and then right knee over the ankle, or left knee over the right ankle. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, start to fold forward. Should definitely feel this on the outer hips. Keeping the feet flexed, just lean forward as much as you can. If that means you're right up straight, that's great. As long as you feel it and you're breathing into it, you're in a good space. So if there's ever sharp shooting pain, that's when we know to back off the posture. If it's a little discomfort, you're exactly where you need to be. Just breathe into it. Inhale, come up. Bring the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Bend up the right knee. Plant the hands behind you, so fingers point forward. And then you press into the hands, press the chest towards the left ankle. And start to inch the right toes, a footprint forward, press into the sole of the right foot, lift the hips, let the head go back, finding that figure four, reverse table. Lower the hips down, soles of the feet come together for a Baddha Konasana. This time let's inhale the arms overhead, grabbing opposite elbow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lean forward, working with a flat back here. Inhale, come up, bend up the knees, plant the feet, extend the arms forward, chin to chest, roll down the spine. Hug the knees into the chest, rocking up and down the spine again 3 times, finding that little spinal massage. On the last one, planting the hands, step, hop, walk, or float the feet back, chaturanga. Up dog, as you press into the feet, feel that opening through the hips, lift the gaze. Chin to chest, down dog. Send the right leg high. Half pigeon on the right. So right knee comes towards the right wrist. You extend the left leg long behind you. If you have a block and you want to place it under the right hip, it can kind of help square the hips out a little bit. Or if you want to use a pillow or a block or something under the forearms, you can go there. Or it also feels really nice to lower the forehead down to a block. So always just options. Just play around with whatever works best for your body, whatever feels good. It doesn't always have to be the same thing every single time. I hope it is not. I hope you do try some new things. I hope as your practice grows and your body changes, I hope you find new ways and new adjustments that feel really nourishing to you. Because that's one of the great things about a yoga practice is just the small transformation, and then once you look back, it's incredible how much your practice actually does change. It's just that consistent daily practice. You show up, little changes every day, little new depths you find, or little tiny wins when you finally get a pose or a bind that you've been trying for so long. It's really satisfying. So always enjoy the process, enjoy the ride, but meet yourself where you are today. Walk the hands back in towards the body. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Send the right leg back. Maybe bend the knee, open the hip, find that little counter. Lower the right leg down. Moving on to the left side, left leg goes high. Half pigeon on the left, left knee to left wrist. Right leg extends long. Inhale, lift up. And so again, maybe, we've all been in different trauma, car accidents, I've been in plenty of those. So you can fling the block under the left hip if that feels good, under the forehead, under the forearms. Just meeting yourself where you are. And just please, please, please try not to get frustrated with yourself, saying, oh, I wish I would have started this a long time ago, or oh, I should be able to do this and I can't, and we don't need any of that talk. That's silly. Just meet yourself where you are today. It's incredible what our bodies have been able to carry us through and to do. And so the fact that you are here on your mat, giving yourself some love, some nourishment, that is so huge and so important. So if this is where you're starting today, just keep showing up, keep doing it. Walk the hands back in. This time we're just going to roll to the left hip, swing the right leg around. You
can plant the hands behind you or just windshield wiping. Is that even a word? When we're making the knees into windshield wipers, side to side. Plant the feet, knees are bent, extend the arms forward, chin to chest, roll down the spine. Hug the knees into the chest, extend the legs up towards the sky, place the hands under the hips. Let the blood flow in that opposite direction. Close the eyes, let it feel good. Gently rock the head right to left. Hug the knees into the chest. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees go wide, Supta Baddha Konasana. You can bring the arms overhead, grabbing opposite elbow, or you can bring one hand to the heart, one to the belly. Just close the eyes here. If you need to open the jaw really wide one time, stick the tongue out far towards the chin. Feel free to do that here. Just start to find that softening through the body, softening through the eyes. Hug the knees into the chest. Keep the right knee hugged in. Extend the left leg long. Draw the right knee over to the left. Gaze to the right. Come back through center. Hug both knees into the chest. Left knee in. Right leg extends out. Draw the left knee to the right. Gaze to the left. Unwind back through center. Hug both knees into the chest. Let's wrap the arms around the knees. Grab the elbows, chin to chest, forehead into knees. Take a big inhale. Fill out. Squeeze the body in tight. Inhale. Exhale, Savasana. Let it go. Legs extend out. Feet fall away. Palms face up. Allow the fingers to naturally curl in. Soften the eyes. Soften the jaw. Hold no tension through the face. I will leave you in this final Savasana. Take as much time as you need. Take as much time as you have. I hope you enjoyed this practice. I hope that you were able to let something go. I hope you flirted with the idea of letting something go, or maybe just even acknowledging what emotion it is that you are holding on to. And just starting to make those conscious efforts every time you show up, just really trying to let something go. Even if you think it sounds silly and hokey, I promise it will help and it'll serve you so much in life. Just let the good come in and just let the old go. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Until we see each other again, namaste. Bye.